Hi, I'm Vicky, and you're watching Behind the Curtain on Fuse TV. Right now, we're at the rehearsal for the Conquest of the South Pole.
High flyers, all pigs are high flyers. Delish pieces, ain't half delish.
Made by yours truly.
What's in them?
Well, what's in them? A pint of rich, creamy milk, pinch of salt, sugar, currants, but only a few, and pastry.
Ain't half delish.
So you're about being forced to, Simon?
When it's these things, he doesn't eat wolves.
Colonel, when all wheat eaters are high flyers, all queen ants are high flyers, all ant eaters are high flyers.
Oh, by the way, Bratman, we went on that adventure holiday.
Honestly.
Oh, we didn't we, Rossi, my cherry stone?
Yes, it was heaven on earth.
Where are the photos, my cherry stone? Where are the photos?
In the car.
And what are they in the car for, my cherry stone? What are they in the car for?
Should I?
Shift yourself, out the door.
He is our one already.
My Rossi, my cherry stone. He knows what I mean. You do know, don't you, Rossi?
I do know.
You see.
I'm with the main guys from behind the Conquest of the South Pole. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm George and I'm directing the Conquest of the South Pole. Hi, I'm Tom and officially I'm the producer, but I do other bits and bobs as well.
Great. So what was your main inspiration to put on this play?
Well, I stumbled across this play by accident, actually, really, trawling across the internet as you do. And the concept of me, to be honest, just grasped me straight away. Four unemployed guys who, in order to overcome depression, boredom, decide to reenact Roald Amundsen's infamous expedition to the South Pole within their own attic, using washing on the line as icebergs and stealing local gear from their local shop.
Oh, great. And what is your directorial motives behind putting on this production?
The play itself is got a very Brechtian edge to it, and as we've developed the rehearsal period, we've sort of learned that the characters all have their own message, and there's an interesting idea in there about what it means to work within a group, and what it means to be isolated from a group, and the moments of unity and the moments of separation. For me, have led it, and it's led a lot of our rehearsal workshopping as well.
So have you delved into some crazy rehearsal workshop techniques?
Occasionally we've done a couple of interesting rehearsals, working with the idea of no one getting on. So every line they say has got to be an argument or an angry statement to the other person.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's really great. Well, I'm going to give you both a high five because it looks awesome at the moment, and I'm so excited to see it. So thank you so much for talking to me, guys, and good luck with everything.
Thank you very much. The first time he mentions the beat the everlasting ice, you guys all need to be a bit more interested. I mean, start to think about your actions, like to the scene at all, because I know over here particularly not a lot goes on. But I mean, and not a lot has to go on, but it's just a case of, you know, looking at each other a bit more, or having a bit more interest in what Matt's saying, because you haven't heard Rudy, you haven't seen him for ages, you know, you're old school man. Sam, when you do your line, hey, ladies and gentlemen, help yourself, you actually take the tray off Le Bratman, and you can offer it to Rudy and Rosie.
Alright.
Matt, your line, when Stan says he is a 1,
Yeah.
what do you do to block him?
Okay.
So at the moment, you're just right in the middle, and it's a bit like,
Today, right now, I'm here with the cast from the Conquest of the South Pole. How exciting, guys!
So excited.
Okay, so we'll start from you, darling. So, what is your character? What happens to her in the play? And how have you prepared for your role?
Well, my character is called Le Braukman. It's sometimes known as Louise. I'm married to Braukman, who I'm sure you'll reach momentarily. Quite a fiery character. I'm married to him, however, I have a sultry, sordid relationship with Sleepy Armick. No one knows about that until you come and see the play. But it's really, really saucy. And so I'm a bit torn with life, and I feel like there's some inbuilt hatred of men somewhere in there, which is probably why I get around so much. I'm pregnant, and my birthday happens.
Oh, congratulations! Happy birthday!
Thank you. And I'm just really looking forward to performing in a week and a half.
Oh, awesome! What about you?
A week in.
What's the question? My character's called Frankie Boy. He's got like extreme learning difficulties, which is like, I don't know. And then we kind of see throughout the play his kind of like isolation from the group, because they all become a really strong unit, and I'm just there like, no. So, pretty hard time for Frankie Boy throughout the play, and he just kind of creeps around watching them the entire play.
How have you prepared for the play? Have you been walking around the streets by yourself and not hanging out with your friends?
No, I actually went online and looked at loads of stuff about learning difficulties, and especially like kind of how people in society deal with them and how they feel isolated. So that was really interesting and really helped me inform my acting. That
Excellent.
was pretty theoretical.
So yeah, can you tell us about your character?
I play a character called Seifert, and he begins to play quite suicidal. But as the play goes on, the group becomes a lot closer, and he finds friends, so he becomes more confident and sure of himself. He's still a bit sort of clueless a lot of the time, a bit lost.
Okay.
Jolly though.
Jolly.
Jolly.
Yeah, definitely jolly.
It's got a binding
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, Jake, what about you?
I play a character called Busha, who is quite grumpy and miserable about things. He's quite sort of, I think he has a sort of quite of internal depression, which he sort of puts outwardly as kind of being quite sharp and negative about things and quite insulting towards other characters. He's sort of constantly involved in a bit of a power leadership battle with Slupianic, but he never quite gets to it, and he enjoys reveling in failures a lot more than he does in successes. So he's a bit of a nasty piece of work, but towards the end he kind of he makes a turn for the better, and he ends up joining the gang as they're united and making it to the South Pole. So.
Awesome, that's good.
Alright, I play Braukman, the husband of La Braukman, or Louise. And my character is slightly split between the group as it is and his home life. And therefore he kind of gets confused in his own fantasies, because he's got apparently a very strong fantasy life. And he gets carried away and kind of leaves her behind, but she's still always there, which is very annoying. And that's really about it.
Great.
Because you're a famous cook as well.
I am a famous cook.
Oh,
I cook pemmican throughout, and it stinks like hell.
Ooh, what is pemmican?
It's a high protein kind of biscuit that they used in the expeditions. It's a lot of fat. And
Would you eat it?
I'd eat anything.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, let's try that. What about you?
Well, I play Slupianic, who's sort of the leader of the pack, and he's certainly, I think, of all the characters, the most overbearing and nasty. And I think, out of all the characters, he is the one with the strongest sense of the illusion. He sort of sets up the facade of the South Pole and clings to it pretty ferociously. The last scene, he just won't let go of it, and everyone else has gone off their separate ways, and he's literally left clinging rather like a child who won't get his own way, just holding on to it. And basically, whilst everyone else sort of comes together and gains their sanity and sort of heads off, he just nosedives as everyone else goes up. But and I'm involved in an affair with Braukman. But what goes on behind closed doors, and we can't say anything, so you've got to come and see it, obviously. But no, he's certainly quite an infantile character because of the fact that his belief in the facade is so strong. So I've been trying to, make sure I have a sense of. I come out at one point I get very real and very emotional, and apart from that I'm not. So I'm trying to keep everything else very sort of facade-like, sort of a certain element of falsity to it.
Okay, right, crazy. Do you guys have any tips for aspiring actors, actresses you want to give?
Come and see the play.
Come and see the play.
You'll just know.
Inspired from all of your performances.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me
Thank
and
you.
for Fuse TV.
Thanks very
And good luck in your performances, and come and watch it, guys.
Oh, this one's me on an icebreaker.
Icebreaker. Oh, pity it's so small and out of focus.
Out of focus.
Out of focus, my cherry stone. But Rossi's in focus. Oh, this one's in focus. My Rossi in a bikini.
In a bikini?
Barbecuing on a glacier.
Barbecue on a glacier. Die laughing.
Did they serve pemmican too?
So what?
Pemmican.
A knowledgeable man, Brockman?
Did they serve that Rossi?
Not so far as I know.
And why didn't they serve it?
Oh, forget it, Ruby, forget it.
New supply cipher.
Oh, anytime. Delish. Ain't off delish.
Bee stings for an Indian, huh?
What's an Indian got to do with it?
I'm an Indian.